Revolt of the Dwarves, an endless quest book. A giant spider's den? What if it comes back? Oh, don't be such a scaredy mouse. It won't be back. At least I don't think so. Somewhat afraid, you lay back down and try to go to sleep. Trust me, says Whimsy with a giggle. Oh, I won't be able to sleep a wink all night, you say. Then, hearing a poof, this is the last you're able to remember of the night. You wake up in the morning to the smells of a wonderful breakfast. I bet that was the best night's sleep I ever had, you say, stretching comfortably, and Whimsy giggles, but says nothing. After you've eaten your fill, the three of you climb back up the winding tunnel, push back the trap door, and stand on the emerald moss of the forest floor, ready to continue your travels. You step on a rock and climb up behind Whimsy on Woofy's back, and after a short time the sky clouds over and rain begins to fall. The lightning rips through the sky, and thunder booms about you. Abruptly, the forest thins, and you enter a clearing. You're looking for shelter when you notice a strange double-trunked tree in the center of the clearing. It stands about 8 feet high, and its branches are bare of leaves, and it looks almost dead. Well, let's head for that tree, shouts Whimsy. It's probably a dry spot between its roots. You don't quite like the looks of the tree, but there doesn't seem to be a better option. You reach the strange tree and huddled between the two trunks. It is quite dry, but suddenly you realize that you and Whimsy are wedged tightly against each other. Whimsy, am I imagining it, or is this space getting smaller? You ask nervously. As you speak, the two rain-soaked trunks begin squeezing together, and only with great difficulty are you able to pull yourself free. As you stumble forward, something grabs you around the waist and lifts you high and high into the air. A scream from Whimsy tells you that she too has been caught, and you see a large, ugly face staring at you through the rain. A heavy, thick forehead with eyebrows stuck full of twigs hangs over crazy eyes. A crooked nose curves over a thin gash of a mouth. The monster glares at you and squeezes you even more tightly. You pound on the barked hand, but it has no effect. As you struggle in the giant fist, you realize that the creature has been created from a living tree. Strange symbols are carved in its forehead. Whimsy, what is this thing? How can we get loose? You scream. It's a wood golem. My spells won't work on it, nor will any of my weapons. Those marks on its forehead are magic symbols. We've got to try and stop it somehow. I've only got an idea. The golem raises you higher. You are afraid it is going to throw you a long distance back to the ground. You have 3 choices. Vote 1 if you tell Whimsy to try her idea. Vote 2 if you try to remove the symbols of the monster's forehead. Or vote 3 if you take your knife out and hack at the wooden hand imprisoning you. Again, vote 1 to let Whimsy try her idea. Vote 2 to try to remove the markings on its forehead. Or vote 3 to try and hack off the hand to escape. You have a lovely and pleasant day. See you next week.